Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Should I turn that a little bit? Zube here, coming to you on my birthday. And I'm going to do a reading for the collective. It's like a timeless, somebody's random reading. Who knows what it is? I'm just going to do it. And I'm just going to randomly pull cards and see where it goes. I'm not doing any sort of configuration in particular, but if you're interested in a personal reading, message me down below. This is timeless, even though it's happening on July 21st, which is my birthday. I want to do something I want to do for my birthday, and that happens to be making a video. Because you might not believe it by how little or how not often I do it. I actually love making videos. I just really have not had time. So, all right. So what's up? What do we want to talk about? The star. I want to talk about the star. The star is hope. You know, it's nighttime, but the night sky is being lit up by the stars. It's kind of a card. This one is making me think of like she's pulling down a star, you know, she's got a string on it. It's like keeping your hopes up high, even though it might be dark out, you know, like reaching for the highest star, reaching for the highest star. That one gave me chills. It's like there's just a lot going on in the world. And when I say it's dark outside, I mean that we don't have much light, but you can take that however you want to take it. You know, I'm not saying that there are monsters everywhere, and that might be your experience at the moment. I don't know. However, it's difficult to see at the moment, you know, but there is a light, and it's not a train at the end of the tunnel, but continuing to have faith and to believe is important at the moment. Keep imagining good things, you know. All right, the star. What are we hoping for? The Seven of Swords. That's kind of weird to come out on what are we hoping for. I got a we don't know, right? So I'm going to tell you what this card is. This card can be things going on behind your back, right? Things that you don't know about, or it could be that you are being sneaky, right? What are we hoping for? We don't know. We're not telling. Oh my goodness. We shouldn't tell what we're hoping for. Okay. Yes. Oh my God. I was just telling my daughter this the other day, that like real, true hopes and dreams that you have. This is what I do now. Don't like some people, yes, you want to speak them into being to the universe and to your guides and your angels and all of that. And if you have somebody that you know is just like super, super supportive, then you can share it with them. But I have learned that the less I share my, like the things I really want to go after, the more likely they are to happen, because then people don't get their energy all over it, right? They don't fuck it up with their like, well, I don't know if, even if they're not saying it to your face, I feel like words have energy behind people's backs. And so, you know, if I keep what I'm doing to myself, and it doesn't mean that I'm hiding it because I think I can't do it. It's because I fucking know I can do it. And I don't want anybody to tell me that I can't, or to, you know, cast doubt on my dreams. But this, we have something like reach for the stars and be sneaky as fuck about it. Yes, that's it. Be sneaky as fuck about reaching for the stars. Wow. What are we hoping for? So you're not supposed to tell. That's amazing. Tell your spirit guide, tell, you know, God, tell your angels. This is crazy. This is crazy. I pulled this pair of cards. All right, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I tried to make 2 videos before this one, and I wasn't feeling them. The first one got interrupted, which is totally fine. And then the second one, it was clunky, because I had a couple of things that I had to do. So I decided to do those things first. And like these 2 cards, because they were so amazing. And I was like, yeah, but those were really good ones. They just fucking came out again. Oh my God. The universe is conspiring with us, right? So be a conspirator with spirit. Wow. Because whatever really and truly is meant to be will be. So we have the 4 of Wands and we have the Ace of Pentacles. And the 4 of Wands, okay. So this card, it can represent like a homecoming, and home is always within us, right? If I'm reading this card literally, sometimes somebody has just purchased a home. The 4s are always foundations because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the foundation for building a house or a building or a structure. So the 4s are feeling solid, and Wands are fire. So fire is creativity, spirit, passion. So this one to me always kind of symbolizes like coming home within ourselves. Okay. And then the Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning. It's a pentacle. That's earth energy. It's creating the new earth. And that's what I was saying in the other reading, is that we're coming home into ourselves so that our relationships can be more authentic, right? So that we relate more authentically with others because we feel comfortable with ourselves and our own higher power, connection to spirit, connection to God, what we really want, what lights us up. It's a wand. And so that we can start seeding and creating the new earth. And I mean, think big, you know. I really like to yawn. I recently heard that yawning is actually not an insult. It's when your brain is like trying to make more room for stuff or whatever. That's my rudimentary way of putting it. But yeah, it's like we are kind of in stealth mode. Don't stir shit up. I'm getting that from this. I'm gonna pull some oracles. I should have looked at what time it started. Strength. You have an enormous amount of strength and courage. Remain focused, stand tall, and shine. So this is divine directions. Yeah, be strong. You don't need other people's approval or confirmation or like, yeah, that's a good idea. You don't need that. I don't need that, right? I'm going to talk to me too. We are strong enough in and of ourselves with our like spiritual team, whatever, that's what I call it. Our spirit team. What's this one? Ask. It's okay to ask for help. It is not a sign of weakness. It caught my eye, so I want to pull it. That's me. It's like, ask your guides. You can, and if you are needing help, it's okay to ask for help, especially if that's not something that you are known for doing. Let me do one of these, one of these. And then I might call it good. Don't let your past hold you back. Ooh, this is good. And look at the bigger picture. That's a full moon in Sagittarius. Okay. Okay. Zoom out, right? Zoom out your focus. And I really do, I'm getting like a new earth, new beginning, like creating a whole new life. This feels like a big reading, like a bigger picture reading. Don't let yourself hold you back. We've got the south or the past hold you back. We have the south node. This is why I think it's important to kind of keep things to ourselves. Maybe there's something you want to try that's unusual or out of character, or that other people might use your past to tell you that you can't do that in the future. Which is why we're doing sort of this secretive vibe with this. But it is possible. It is possible. And speak positivity into it, right? This was the very first card that came out as the star. Reach for the stars. The time is now just came in. I'm gonna do these, and then I might do a couple more tarot. Self-love. Yes. This is all about the self. Waxing crescent. Loving ourselves, taking care of ourselves, encouraging ourselves, knowing that we can go it alone. We have the strength to go it alone. Asking for help from our spirit team. See, we never are alone, actually. There's something here about each of us playing an important part in creating the new earth, right? And it doesn't mean like be a hermit, and because we didn't get that card. I'm not getting like stay away from people, but I'm getting like if you are in this place of creating with your imagination, with your like actual physical hands. Not everybody is in that space at the moment, but if you're here and you're watching this and you're feeling this reading, then this is probably for you. It's like quietly create. If you ever watched, does that go? Whatever, I'm going to share it because it came to my mind. But The Walking Dead, there's an episode, and for some reason I just saw like Carol. There's an episode where one of the characters disappears and then she's gone for like maybe 5 or 6 episodes. And everybody, you just think she's off the show, like it's over or whatever for her. And then there's this, all of the other characters are stuck in a dire situation. And Carol has been off learning and studying and like totally becoming a renewed Carol, right? She's still her, but she's like renewed. And she saves everybody else when they're in this really bleak shit, they're done situation. So I'm kind of feeling that something like that. Like if you are in this place where you are renewing yourself, creating, if you have an urge to like blah it all over, don't, because it's important. There's important growth that's going to happen while you're going it alone. And you don't want anybody to like poop all over that. Okay, so I'm gonna get 2 advice cards. And then we're gonna call it good. Five of Wands. What comes out with that? Wow, 5 of Wands and 3 of Wands. And here we had the 4 of Wands. This one is the coming home. The 5 of Wands is competition, right? Yes. And the 3 of Wands is expansion and growth. So this is the advice. They're all climbing to get to the same spot. And I kind of love that. And that it's like getting all 3 of these in a row. They're climbing to get to the same spot, and she is alone and growing here in the 3 of Wands. So as your advice, it's like she's looking out into the sea, and this is like jumping into, like, the sea is an actual being, the ocean, whatever. It's going to give waves to her, and she's going to ride them. And so it's that growth that we do while we're alone, and we realize that the universe is co-creating with us, an active participant, right? And then this is where we are right now. We are at this place where we're coming home within us, and we're feeling that comfort level of trust, or that discomfort level. We're growing through that. There will be a time for this where there will be climbing and competition and sharing and co-creating that way, but you'll know when that time has come. Right now, it's about kind of being within ourselves. Each one of them is focusing on themselves as they're climbing. You know, in this card, I love that, like, nobody's pushing anybody else down. It's not like a nasty competition. It's just everybody climbing towards the same goal. And that's what we're doing. And I gotta go. Anyway, happy birthday to me. I'm grateful I got to do a video today, and I will see you next time. Peace. Namaste.